Good day everyone. Our country is entering a very unique time leading up to the 2024 elections. As the new electoral bill was passed in Parliament, it was sent on to President Cyril Ramaphosa to put in effect, basically his signature. And NCOP has asked for some changes to be made, and there was no further public participation process subsequently to that. And there will definitely be challenges in high courts as well as in the Constitutional Court with regards to this, because when the Concord ruled that the Electoral Act needs to be changed for independents to take part, they don't tell Parliament how to do that. Parliament goes ahead, puts their convoluted plan forward, and then that can be challenged in the Concord. So the process actually takes quite long, because the Concord is not supposed to make decisions at all. And that is why when they decided that Jacob Zuma should be jailed and actually impose a sentence, it was unprecedented and a huge constitutional crisis, in my opinion. The fact that the Concord would overreach in that instance, but in an instance like this, where the so-called democracy we have in this country is under threat, they would not intervene and let Parliament just go ahead and create this bill that is an absolute fraud with regards to anything that you can call a democracy. So we do not have a democracy in this country, and leading up to the 2024 elections, the current government, and that means all 13 parties represented in Parliament, are going to have a huge task on their hands, and there's going to be a huge shake-up. They included in this bill that you need to get 20,000 signatures, each independent that wants to run, as well as any party that is registered that is not yet represented, and that comes to about 8,000 to 9,000 signatures that each of them would have to get to actually contest. I don't see this as a bad thing. The only problem I have with this is the fact that the parties that are already in Parliament, that they don't have to do this. And I see a problem with that with regards to fairness. It would have been great to see them just go through the same effort, time, etc., considering that they are getting funding from you, the taxpayer, to be there, and everyone else does not. It's not a fair system, and this is why we are not a democracy. But the people on the ground will overcome easily, and there will be a lot of people contesting the elections in 2024, which will diminish the power of the parties. And this is exactly what we need to do. And the Organic Humanity Movement is the only party asking for the Constitution to be changed so that our president, our MPs in their constituencies, as well as our local councillors and mayors, get elected directly, and that we need to change the Constitution to make this happen. And in the run-up to 2024, you will see a lot about the Organic Humanity Movement. You'll see many adverts, you will see many of the members sharing content everywhere. So get used to that, and just understand that OMI is there to do one thing: system change. It is not there with policies or any of those things. The only plan is to change the system, and once you've changed the system, you can directly elect these leaders. And yes, very corrupt and very evil people can stand, but you will be able to remove them. How do you remove a party in the middle of a 5-year term? It's almost impossible, and that is why it's a gang system, and this is what we need to change. The fact that the parties in Parliament had to come up with a bill is the biggest disgrace ever. It goes against any logic. It's absolutely farcical, and this is why our Constitution needs change, so that we can be more democratic, so that we can have a better system. No system is perfect, but we can improve it a lot. In fact, we can have the best system in the world very soon if everyone works together. Thanks so much for watching this video, and please remember to share this with your friends and family.